All right, we're walking onto the ship for the first time. We made it on.
You walk right into shopping. Right into Sydney spending money.
Good morning from Port Canaveral, Florida. We are here getting ready to walk over to the Wonder of the Seas, where we're going to go on our first ever cruise with Royal Caribbean.
Well, first ever cruise ever, but it just happens to be with the Royal Caribbean.
That's right. They're going to be the first ones.
Yeah, this trip we're literally going shore to shore. If you don't know, our channel is called Shore to Shore because our last name is Shore, so it's like a play on travel and our last name. But in this video, we're literally going shore to shore this week because we're going island hopping in the Caribbean. We're going to be going to St. Thomas, we're going to be going to St. Martin, and we're going to Coco Cay, the private island. I think it's technically Coco Key, but then they say Coco Cay because it rhymes with perfect day, Coco Cay, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, we're excited. We stayed last night at the Hyatt place here in Port Canaveral because per the internet, you should arrive a day before so that you don't risk not getting on your ship with your flights. But we got here yesterday. We stayed at this Hyatt place, which is pretty close to the terminals, and like actually was really nice because we could walk to like a racetrack. There's restaurants within walking distance, and we could get a shuttle, but we decided we're just gonna take a walk, getting some steps in this morning. It's actually not a bad walk. There's our ship right there. See, we just crossed the street, and there's a ship. Yay!
We found this little walk yesterday. Well, I found it a week ago when I was looking on the map because the Hyatt place is actually really close to Port Canaveral. So if you stay there, you do have to do not the best crossing. It's pretty daunting and can be a little dangerous. So be careful crossing the street. There's no actual like crosswalks put in place yet. But once you cross, there's a really nice little path that goes around a lake and then comes up basically right on top of the cruise terminal. If you're doing Royal Caribbean, it's a little bit farther walk to other like cruise lines, but for this one, it's great. It's like a 20-minute walk, and it's really nice through a little marsh area.
And the hotel doesn't have a shuttle, but we did use a shuttle. What's the shuttle service?
Airport Canaveral.
Airport Canaveral that picked us at the airport, and they would have picked us up again this morning. We just called and said we would just walk, but that's a good option if you do want to take a shuttle over, or if you're using a different line.
Yep. I will say if you're a heavy packer, you might just have to wait for the shuttle and get to the port a little bit late if you have an early check-in time, because we actually overpacked from what we normally pack. When we went on our Europe trip, we each had just a carry-on and a personal item.
We thought about just trying to take carry-ons on this trip, but I don't know. We weren't really sure what we would need it, so we probably brought more than we did, but everybody kept saying, bring this and bring this and bring this. So.
But having said that, most people we've seen have had more luggage than us. So if I had 2 checked bags with me, I definitely would be more apprehensive about making the walk.
Yeah, the walk is harder when you're loaded down like a pack and you have like got 2 backpacks on.
Yeah, but it still is definitely doable, and it gets you in shape for you get ready for all your buffet eating.
Yeah, we're just burning calories early.
You gotta burn those calories, burn them so you can eat them later. We're getting close to the terminal, up straight ahead here on the right. But yesterday we had some time, so we actually came and we ate at Grill's Seafood, which is, they do grilled seafood, but it was really good. But it's actually right next to the Royal Caribbean terminal on the left side of this little walkway that we're walking up. So again, if you're staying really close, it's just walkable. And it had great food. We're here.
We made it. We had express boarding. It was so fast. We got through security and check-in like 5 minutes or something.
We got something already in the future. We found the casino. Probably the only time we'll ever come here. But
we just came to show it to you.
We thought we'd check it out.
We don't really gamble, but thought we'd come look at it.
Here it is. If you're in a casino, this is the non-smoking one. There is a smoking one further down. So.
came to check out the pool deck first thing. And so there's like water slides. We're gonna walk around and see like where the pools are, and obviously you can see right now like we could just grab a lounger and dive right in because we just got on and there's not a lot of people yet. It's like 10:50 or something. So get here early. You wanna spot the pool?
All right, we're heading in for our first cruise ship buffet experience. First time ever. Washi.
Thank you for washing your hands and welcome aboard.
I'm gonna ask if you were gonna do low carb. Ryan,
Low carb is going to be difficult.
you gonna do low carb this week?
I don't think I'm going to make it, no.
There's some good looking bread here.
Yeah. All right, we have our first buffet spread.
Yeah, I wasn't even that hungry, but I managed to get a whole plate full of food. I'm trying the roast. They had like carving station, roast beef. I got a pork schnitzel and some beef goulash. I guess I wanted like beefy, meaty foods today. A little bit of vegetables and some mashed potatoes and a salad.
I got like a meat sampler. I have like a patty, but just by itself. I'm still trying to like not go crazy on carbs, mainly because I want to save them for dessert. But
You did get 2 rolls.
I did get 2 rolls just to try it and see which cheese roll is the best cheese roll. And it has cheese. That's low carb.
Yeah.
So I have some pork schnitzel. I have some type of Indian meat on there. Fish, a little bit of fruit. It's mainly just meat though. We'll check it out, see if it's good. This is the kids area, but this is where I'm gonna get my dessert.
And
Walking all the way around.
oh yeah.
All you can eat custom ice cream sandwiches. It's a long way down. We just finished some time at the pool while it was kind of low key, and now we're gonna go do a massage tour in the spa, like a spa tour, not a massage, but a tour in the spa, because you can get in a raffle to maybe win a $500 gift card that you can then use at the spa. And I'm like, hey, why not? Might get lucky. Might get a bunch of money we can use at the spa. So we're gonna go check out the spa, see what it looks like, and then go from there. We might go to our room after that because our rooms are ready. They were ready actually at 1 o'clock. And it's like an hour after that now. So we could go check out our stateroom at any time if we want, although our luggage may not be there yet. So we're gonna keep walking around and exploring.
Ryan really wanted to enter the spa room.
Okay, just
so
if you still have
see
a
if we're
space
lucky
to sit
today.
down, just have a seat.
All right, so we finished our spa tour. We didn't win the raffle, but that's okay. We did, however, kind of fall prey to some aggressive demoing tactics and did book a couple of massages. So, well, like 1 each. So we'll see how that goes. But it felt really good. We were like, man, we really need a massage. So we did make it to our stateroom. We got a couple of our bags in. We're still waiting on one more bag, but we're here. We got a little stateroom here. You got a mirror. There's me on the camera. You got the TV there. There's Johnny. And we got a little couch here. And we have a couple of built-in cabinets. This one on the right has some hangers. The other one has a lot of shelves with a safe there so you can store your valuable stuff, some drawers at the bottom.
Like, this is just an interior stateroom. I mean, it's small, but like smaller than like a hotel room, but not bad. Like, I don't feel like claustrophobic or anything.
It's not much smaller than some hotels.
And it actually has quite a bit of storage, I think. It's got a lot of drawers.
It's got a lot of storage, a lot of drawers in it. It's got a little, what looks to be like
it's got your little mini fridge.
Yeah, it's got a mini fridge. Looks like it has kind of a halfway between queen and king size bed is probably what I'd call that. Almost king size.
I thought it was two twins, right? So
It
that
can be
is the
spread
same as
apart.
a
Is it the same as a
king,
king? I don't know. I'm not a bed scientist.
If you know about bed sizes, listen.
And then in here we've got a bathroom. We've got a shower in the corner here. Pretty nice shower. Looks really clean. And then we've got, of course, the toilet, sink, rest of it. Decent sized bathroom as well. So we're gonna get cleaned up here, and then we're gonna do some more exploring, and then we have dinner tonight?
Yeah, we're on the early dinner schedule, so we're at 5 o'clock.
Because we're old.
No, it's mainly because it just gives you more time in the evening to like go to all the shows.
Right.
And stuff.
There's a lot of
So
stuff
we,
to do at night.
But we do usually eat dinner early anyway, but so that works better for us.
So we're gonna do that, and then we have a show after that. So there's still a lot to do today and we haven't even left the dock yet.
No.
But we feel like we've been here a while because we have.
Yeah.
And it's been great. So we're looking forward to it. And at some point,
Sailaway's like in an hour.
in like an hour, we're actually going to start moving into the ocean. So we'll see what that looks like.
We're waiting for Sailaway, and it's getting crowded up here on the pool deck. We can hear the music, but we have dinner at 5, so we won't get to stay for the whole Sailaway party, but we'll enjoy some of it. We're standing here on the side of the ship, and we're just gonna like watch them take the moorings off and float away from port.
Yep.
We'll say bye-bye,
We're outta here.
Canaveral. I made it on the dance screen. I was doing the wobble.
There, yeah. That one.
There's a lot of people down on the coast that are like waving at us as we say goodbye, and so I'm like trying to wave at them. There's like more people than I would expect. They've like got like RVs and like just parked and just watching the ships take off. So that's kind of cool. You feel what?
We just hit the breakers, like to get out to the actual coast, and you feel it a tiny little bit, but just barely. The ship is so big, it like.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it much at all, but I didn't take any motion sickness medicine yet, which that might be a mistake. We will see. I'm hoping I won't need it, but
I don't think you will.
we'll see. We're following out 2 ships that just left right before us. There's a Carnival ship and a Disney ship, and so we can like see them in the distance over here. So that's kind of cool. We're catching up to them pretty quick.
Yep.
I wonder if we're faster. I don't know.
We're faster.
Maybe we're faster. We're walking to dinner, and there's just like so many parts of this ship we haven't seen yet. It's like everywhere you turn, there's more places to go and more things to see. Now we're cutting through the casino, I guess, to get to dinner. I tasted the bread that has it had little pumpkin seeds on it, and I really liked it. Ryan said he didn't like it. He likes the cheese one better, but I like the bread with the pumpkin seeds. We ordered a fried chicken. It's like one of the recommendations for tonight, and a crab cake. And we got a prime rib to share, and then Ryan got the mahi fish dish. And then she told us to get a key lime pie and a cheesecake. It's the only night it's going to be served. So that's what we're having, and it all sounds good. I'm sure we'll be pleased.
This soup is really good. It's got some croutons in it. It's got some basil, a little pesto. It's got a good balance of like tomatoey, like acidity in it, but also it's got a tiny little bit of cream and some creaminess as well. And I wasn't gonna eat the croutons because I'm still trying to like kind of watch my carbs, but the crouton actually adds a whole lot, so it's really good.
My chicken was pretty good tonight. I also had I really liked the crab cake appetizer. It was like kind of more like a Maryland style crab cake instead of like a Cajun crab cake, but it had a remoulade sauce with it, but it was like just a good amount of kick and not too spicy. And then my fried chicken was good. We tried the prime rib. I didn't like the prime rib as much. I would stick with the chicken. And now we're sharing the key lime pie and the cheesecake, and everything was just really good. Nothing's like, oh my gosh, this is blowing me away with how great the food is, but it's all like adequate and flavor has good flavor, and is cooked well. So that's my initial assessment of dinner tonight.
My fish was pretty good. It's not like mind-blowing, but it was pretty good, especially considering that they put out like, they're probably gonna make like 1,000 of these tonight in a 3-hour time period. Dessert looks really good. I just had some cheesecake. It's tasty. It's like standard cheesecake. Again, it's pretty good. The key lime pie is good. It's not very tart. It's actually not nearly as tart. It makes me think it's maybe not actual key key limes, maybe just normal limes. For those of you who don't know, key lime pie is called that because it uses key limes that only grow in Key West, or like in the Florida Keys rather. But this doesn't taste like that necessarily, but it still is really good.
We're about to go do laser tag. It's called, what's it called?
Clash for the Crystal City. Clash in the Crystal City.
Yes.
Clash over the Crystal City.
It's laser tag.
Something like that. It's laser tag with Yetis and snow people, I think, or something. I don't know. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Wear closed-toe shoes. I'd like to be on the Intense crew because they cancel that show all the time. So Intense was canceled.
It was canceled. It was raining when we left, and so we were kind of wondering.
Well,
and then
it was
was
like windy.
Yeah, there's actually a big storm system hitting all the United States right now. It started on the West Coast, and it's made its way over to the East Coast. There's been like tornadoes and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that affected us a little bit leaving port, and it affected the show tonight. But we are experiencing the boardwalk for the first time. This is where Johnny Rockets is, and the carousel, and Playmakers, and of course the Aqua Theater where Intense would have been. They are going to move it to another night, so hopefully we'll be able to see it on that night, and everyone that had it for tonight automatically gets reserved for that new show that they're creating later on in the week. So
day 5, so I think that's...
maybe we'll still get to get it. The downside is we did just run across the entire ship to try to make the show in time. After playing laser tag. We ran from the front of the ship to the back of the ship.
And up 2 flights of stairs.
And up 2 flights of stairs. After playing a game of laser tag, which was good. I was the best on my team. I was number 1. I had the most hits.
That other guy.
He was number 2.
Oh, I thought he.
I was number 1. Yeah, Oben was my name.
Oh, okay.
I was number 1 on my team. Had a little over 3,000 points. Johnny did good. Where were you at on your team?
Like, I don't know, 4th.
4th out of 5.
I had like 1,200 points or something.
You were doing good though. You shot me in the back several times.
Yeah, I got people.
So they turn the ice rink into laser tag occasionally.
Yeah, it's like an inflatable. It looks like it's supposed to be like a crystal city, and they pop up and it's like inflatables that you can run. Well, you're not supposed to run. You can like go between and shoot your laser. It's pretty fun. Yeah. It's about like a 7-minute game. I will say, like, you have to reserve it, and it's only 2 days because they do it on the days where there's not ice skating or ice skating shows. So because on the ice skating rink, I mean, you're not like slipping and sliding on the ice skating rink.
They cover the rink.
Yeah, but we booked like 7 and we didn't play till like 7:45.
Yeah,
so
it takes a while.
You have to. I didn't see it in advance of the boarding, like to be able to book it. So book it like on your first day, and then prepare to like allow for probably about an hour.
Yeah. One thing we learned, I actually did see it on the schedule, but you couldn't book it until you were on Wi-Fi, which is the same as a lot of the free experiences I learned when we pulled into the port today. Once you get to the ship and you connect to their Wi-Fi network, then you can reserve a lot of the free activities like the laser tag. So now we're just standing around. We got nowhere to be for, I guess, at all, unless we want to go to one of the dance parties or a bar or a show or something.
The debate will be, do we want to stay up till midnight for the balloon drop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We are in front of Johnny Rockets, so we could get a milkshake.
I think they're closed.
Okay, we can't get a milkshake. They're closed. But we'll find something to do.
Okay. This is the promenade, and we're listening to them play music.
We decided to get soft serve.
Johnny Rockets was still open, but we didn't want as heavy of a milkshake. Yeah. And we didn't want to spend money when we could get free ice cream.
That's true, yeah. I did learn though,
after
this cruise we'll be gold members, and we get 2 free milkshakes per cruise. So that makes us a pretty big deal. We're strolling through Central Park. It's very cool. I was just telling Johnny, I like how it's like you get to different decks of the ship because the ship's so big, and it feels like you're literally in a different place. Like this deck feels completely different from every single deck we've been on today. Like the pool deck has like a big like party beach vibe. The boardwalk we were just on has like an Atlantic City kind of vibe to it.
The boardwalk.
Yeah, the boardwalk. And then this really does feel like you're walking through a park. Like there's greenery everywhere. You're walking on like a nice tile floor. We're back in our stateroom. We're tired.
What did we come here for?
We came here to look at your phone.
Oh, to look at my phone.
To see if you had something scheduled.
Yes, for the night that they rescheduled the Intense show.
Yeah. And then we were like, maybe we'll rest and go back out. But now we're like, I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Yeah, it's 8:45, and the welcome party, like the first night welcome party thing with like music and dancing in the Royal Promenade area is at 10:45.
Yeah.
And then it's like a big party until the balloon drop at midnight. And it's 8:45, so I'm like, I just told him, as much as that fun that sounds to like go dance and listen to music, I'm like, I laid down on the bed. I'm like, I do not think I can make it like 2 more hours, only to stay up then for like another 2 hours.
We haven't slept much the last couple nights, and we have stuff we want to do in the morning. So, we want to get some sleep. So.
I just don't think I'll make it. And the point of being on vacation is to rest, right?
That's right. Right.
I might skip the welcome party, and
if we sleep the whole night,
we might just go to sleep.
It is what it is.
Maybe we'll find a movie.
But we're gonna rest tonight, and then we'll start it back up again tomorrow.
See you in the morning.